Three's off.
Kevin, that's your first loss of the campaign, first goals conceded as well. Is there any positives you can take from the result today?
Well, obviously we're disappointed to lose the game in the manner we did. In relation to positives, I think the second half performance was definitely a positive. I felt we never really started in the first half and really got going. Although saying that, I thought the first half was fairly even, despite going 1 down. Second half, I thought we took the game to them far better. I felt that we moved the ball quicker, we played at higher intensity, which we wanted right from the start. And obviously I think the young ones coming up from Peter's under-20 squad, I think that was a massive positive. I think you've seen that Sarah, Kaylee and Claire all came on, and I thought they were absolutely fantastic, and shows that there's definitely talented players coming through the system.
You mentioned Sarah, she came on for Hayley Cunningham today. She actually got herself in a good few positions and she nearly scored herself. Are you really pleased with her?
Yeah, absolutely. She's a player that's actually played up here a couple of years ago at seniors football, so it's nothing new to her. She's a really talented player, but it's important how we nurture these talents that are coming through. But yeah, Sarah needs the challenge, and I think that she rose to that challenge today. She was excellent, particularly in the second half. I thought her movement was excellent, as you said, that she managed to get into some key areas, and she pulled some good saves off from the keeper as well. So
today, Rangers' problem was in the final third, just didn't have that cutting edge.
Yeah.
Are you disappointed by that?
Absolutely. I think it was similar to the cup game against Spartans that you were at, the first cup game in the season. I just felt that we played really well up to the final third, and it's just the final pass, the final decision making, went with the cross and the execution of it, let us down today. And you've seen that with Aberdeen. Credit to them that I don't think they really created much in the second half. They had one shot that was a great save that resulted in the corner, which obviously they scored from. So that's what happens at this level, and I keep saying it, you know, if you take your chances you win football matches, and we never done that today.
Yep. And today the pattern of the game was predominantly the ball was in the air a lot. Are you disappointed it just couldn't go in the
Yeah, I think conditions were partly to blame for that. I think the conditions here, it was really open, and I think the wind picked up. It was really hard to go and play I think the midfield was really congested as well. There wasn't much space in the midfield for both teams to play, and I think that's probably resulted in some of the long ball that you saw. I felt we got better in the second half with it. I felt that we played some good patterns of play in the second half, but nothing as much as I think we can do. And yeah, when you start to go long, I think it kind of plays in the hands of the opposition. So yeah, I think we can do far better in terms of how we go and play, and it's something we'll work on to address for the Inverness game.
Finally, as you said, you're off to Inverness next week. What improvements are you looking to make for next week?
Start the game better than we did. I felt that we were slow in starting today, and I felt we only really got going after they scored the first goal. So I think we need to start the game better, and I think if you can play with the intensity and the purpose that we played with in the second half, then yeah, there's no reason why we can't go up there and get all 3 points.